Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Saturday, April 27th, 7:45 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. A magnitude 6.9 earthquake rocks the island of Japan. The good news, no immediate reports of casualties or infrastructure damage. Keep calm. It's boom time. Overnight tornadoes and storms leave heavy destruction in Nebraska and Iowa. We showed it last night on the update. A preliminary 79 tornadoes were reported Friday across 6 states, most occurring in Nebraska and Iowa. More severe weather is expected Saturday, and that is our warning for this evening.
News for all of you. The search for survivors is on after devastating tornadoes rip through Nebraska and Iowa, flattening homes, and severe weather is expected to continue through Sunday, with today potentially being the most dangerous day out there. NBC's Jesse Kirsch is in Minden, Iowa for us. How are things looking where you are?
Yeah, so Alex, we're just able to drive through one of the main roads here in this city. It's actually largely blocked off to the majority of the public because authorities are saying that it's still not safe here. You can see there is a relief team set up over here. They've got a grill going. They're providing some food, and we know that there are crews that have been coming in here. There are piles of debris off in the distance. You might be able to see sheared off trees as well. We're in one of the lesser hit areas of this city, but I can tell you just a couple minutes drive in that direction. We were told to come over to this area, but just a couple minutes drive in that direction, we can see homes in shambles. According to authorities, roughly 120 homes and businesses in this larger area have some kind of damage to them. And there is a curfew that is going to go in effect for the second night in a row here later this evening. This is far from the only community that was hit. The center of a tornado outbreak is largely in Nebraska, the neighboring state to where I am in Iowa. Here's what we heard from someone who has been witnessing.
So they're not even in a bad hit area, and you can see how badly hit that is. So our prayers go out to all those affected from these 79 tornadoes as residents begin going through the rubble. After tornadoes, 79 of them hammer parts of Nebraska and Iowa. Quite a sad experience. It's going to continue, folks, and continue to get worse. Tornado outbreak is expected overnight in the plains and the Midwest. So this is still an ongoing threat. Strong to severe storms expected in Kansas tonight as a dangerous tornado outbreak. Flash flooding event is expected Saturday for 55 million under the threat. Here are the active watches and severe weather alerts currently live from Wichita Falls all the way up to Kansas City. That's in Oklahoma, parts of Texas, Kansas, and Missouri. And this is going to continue over into tonight and into tomorrow. There you can see level 5 extreme severe storm threat from Kansas down to Dallas. So heed the warnings. And buckle up, Buttercup. If there is a tornado warning, get to safety. Here's the hail map for Friday, April 26th. An epic day, 79 tornadoes and 104,909 impacted by hail 1 inch or larger. Here's the forecast. Excessive rainfall and severe weather threats from the southern plains to the Mississippi Valley. An active day is setting up across the center of the nation. Numerous severe thunderstorms are likely today and tonight across the southern and central plains into the lower to mid-Missouri Valley. Strong tornadoes, very large hail, and damaging winds are forecast. In addition, excessive rainfall with numerous instances of flash flooding are expected, some of which likely will be significant. Click on your county for more information and heed the warnings. This is going to be the big one tonight, in my opinion, bigger than the outbreak on Friday. Here we go, boom time in just 3 hours when this is 9 p.m. this evening, Mountain Time. Take a look at that severe weather explosion by morning. That could be very devastating as it's happening overnight while people are sleeping. In the morning, the threat moves south into Louisiana and the Gulf Coast, and snow for the Pacific Northwest. Let's take a quick look at that total snowfall. As we see heavy snow in the mountains here, will continue all the way through mid-May. Hey, looking good for the West. Shut up, Al. Get in your hole. Al Gore is not happy with the forecast. Magnitude 6.9 earthquake rocks the islands of Japan. Good news, this was at a very deep depth, 508 kilometers. Really not going to see any damage on the surface. and they, in fact, saw none. That's the quake right there. Most recent quake coming out of the Hawaiian Islands at a 2.8 there. Some activity out here in Puerto Rico and Antigua. Getting a little spicy there. Take a look at this rumbler. 5.0 in Eritrea. Is that how you say that? But overall, low-level activity worldwide and no dangerous volcanoes. Here's a bonus. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Beehive Geyser in Yellowstone, spraying the tourists. Fantastic. All the links will be below. Worldwide volcano news update. Nevado de Ruiz today. Discrete emissions from Reventador to 14,000 feet. Sangay to 20. Nevado de Ruiz to 20. Reykjanest, ongoing increase of magma volume at the Svartsvengi region is consistent with model predictions. The total amount of magma added to the chamber since the eruption began on March 16th is now approaching 10 million cubic meters. Historically, magma influxes from Svartsvengi have occurred when the chamber has accumulated between 8 and 13 million cubic meters of magma. That means another eruption is imminent in Iceland. Space weather news, we had an uptick in plasma speed over the last 24 hours. Nothing significant, but we just had a jump here way up at the 600 kilometers per second, but that is over. So just a quick aberration there. The WSA endless spiral showing no real space weather headed our way over the next several days. So that's good news. All is quiet on the space weather front. Now, if you want to have a good chuckle, our radio show that's rebroadcast on Magnetic Reversal News every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, is coming up in just a few minutes, where Leah and I dissect the Antarctic and Arctic ice propaganda and hoaxes that are going on and perpetrated by the media. And here is the newest article headline: Global warming threatens Antarctica's meteorites. Yeah, those meteorites are threatened by the global warming. We also will discuss for 40 minutes the phenomenon of elongated skulls. They're not just in Paracas, Peru. In fact, they're everywhere. It was a global phenomenon thousands of years ago, and we'll dissect it all and break it down for you in just a few minutes. And if you want to support the channel and support Peace of Mind, grab some heirloom vegetable seeds from our affiliate partner, the Alliance of Native Seed Keepers. We're trying to get the founders on the show for an interview, so stay tuned for that. 237 varieties in stock, cheapest prices on the planet, $2 per pack. If you buy $25 or more, it's free shipping, and add coupon code ORP 2024 for 10% off. And gobble up these last few remaining tickets for the Crow Canyon Petroglyph Tour coming up in just 4 weeks. One of the most epic petroglyph experiences anywhere on Earth. The best-known collection of 16th to 18th century Navajo petroglyphs will be revealed. Rex Bear and I will take you on an excursion of a lifetime through one of the most remote regions of New Mexico. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share this video as we are Shadow Band. We need your help to grow. Become a Patreon. Support the work we do. We love you. Be safe. And we'll see you all in a minute over at Magnetic Reversal News for Paracas, elongated skulls, ancient Ice Age culture, and Arctic sea ice propaganda.